There is an intuition, is there not? It's an intuition that probably brought pretty much everyone in this room here. There is an intuition, which is very important intuition. There is a knowing. It might just be a flicker, it might be a flame. But there is an intuitive knowing that there is much, much, much more going on in life, in you, in everything, than this endless storyteller. If you didn't have an intuition of that, a sense of it, of course you wouldn't be here. You would be doing something that would feed the commentator, make it more intelligent or whatever. More things to believe, in other words. And this is actually a really extraordinarily important point to recognize. That there is, right in the middle of the human experience, no matter what the experience is, there is that, what could we call it? That spark, that light. That other thing. There is that other element of consciousness that is quietly persistent. Very quiet. It's very still. In fact, it's always been still. And it's always been quiet. And it always will be. And it is still, and it is quiet right now. It doesn't care if your mind is quiet or not. It doesn't depend on your mind being quiet. That's the trap that spiritual people have been in for thousands of years. Said, my God, I have to quiet my mind. But that's what your mind thinks. What better way to keep your mind active than to have your mind at war with itself all the time? See what I mean? It's a perfect sort of infiltration, But that spark, that which is already quiet, that's what's often not acknowledged, that's not often not even spoken to, which is, yes, all of what I'm speaking about may be part of most human beings' experience, but even in the midst of that, there is a spark of sanity. It is there. You don't develop it or conjure it up, or it is there. If it wasn't there, like I said, you certainly wouldn't be here. Even if you're not at something like this, it's still there anyway, But that spark of sanity, there's a spark of beauty, really. Of beauty. And although it's never clamoring for attention, although it's very subtle and quiet, it's a very, very powerful thing. Extraordinarily powerful.